Hello. My name is the Slick Cosmo, and I will be today's stream will be LA Noire, and pretty much today's playthrough from now on. All right. Why did I choose LA Noire? Well, I don't really have any don't know any games to play, so I decided to pick this one instead. Hope you don't mind it. What the heck? Alright, I didn't change the game yet. LA Noire. I had this game like years ago, but it was like when I was like had a pretty much a college PC. Yeah, didn't barely run, and the setting for it was still there, surprisingly. Right, finally, jeez. Is there any downloadable content? I don't think there is any downloadable content. Extras. There you go. Guess I'm starting this from the beginning. Even though I did beat the tutorial a long time ago. It's a vehicle showroom. Yeah, right. Let's start new.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Alleyway crime scene.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurried up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
What a dick.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
Alright, hold on. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Graphics good. Is there any way to put this in borderless window? Camera, shake, animation, controls, aim settings. Alright, good. Game audio's on.
Have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
What flashlight are you using?
Look at this junk.
Advice?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Examined. Oh, there's blood. This is fun. We're near the victim.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Bloodstain.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Why's there blood
Doesn't
on
really
the
matter
ground?
how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Why is there blood on the ground? Was that like when it hit the head?
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Nothing here. Drainage pipe.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Sonic gun. Ability to manipulate object.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
2 shots.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Yeah, and your fingerprints are over it, idiot.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
You could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Alright.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Alright. Hold on. I think there's also an opportunity. Get some tutorial cars in. So, wait, these are actual brands. Chevrolet.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Minnesota D series. Alright. Got our first 4 car. Okay, let's get into a cop car. Okay, that's annoying. I don't know how police officers deal with that noise. Let's see. Alright, I see. So go here and go to Central and take a right. What is my location? Oh, right here. Alleyway crime scene. I thought that looked like our car. Nope. Now let's keep forward until we reach Central. Red light. That's good. Gun store, 10:30 p.m. Hold on. Right? Buick 8 convertible.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Model 27. Model 20 blue. 21. 27. Nickel pearl grips. Walnut grips.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Alright. From here to there. Okay. Need to go on 4th plane to 4th Street and take a right. No, left. Yeah, I'm going the right way.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
But if the skipper sees us driving around in this, we're dead.
Just collecting some cars. Don't keep. Don't get too crazy. Don't keep pennies in a bunch. Alright, that's already. This car's already unlocked. Alright. They look like regular door handles though. Be very conspicuous. Yeah, it's really...
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Like, you could just ask some
Ready, tough
questions.
guy?
Just answer
That
some
was a
questions.
very bad...
Lost my hat.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Just answer some questions. If you didn't know what the heck's going on, then you could probably clear up some issues. I mean, sure, you're gonna be in the precinct, but still. Better than getting beaten and have your gun pointed at you. Let's see. Floyd Rose.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Hey, that was the tutorial. Ah, he was enlisted in World War II.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Wow.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan. 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Alright, there's a gun
Roger,
tutorial.
KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
suspect. Alright. Go here. Alright, after these two, I'll take a right and straight. Set it too.
Oh, we got things to do.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons! The bank is surrounded! I'm offering you a chance.
Chance, copper. You come any closer? We'll cut you.
When I joined the Corps, we didn't have any fancy schmancy tanks. We had sticks. 2 sticks. A rock for a whole bunch. We had to share the rock.
Hey, teammate.
Buck up, boy. You're one very lucky lady.
Welcome to the stream.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
I just took guns
Lieutenant
from
Hopkins says
evidence.
anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
So I just took ammo from a gun. That should be an evidence. Yeah, I'm doing fine. How you been doing? How's your Halloween?
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Hold on, I think I forgot to put on speech chat. Yep. New evidence. I'm sure they're gonna. Yeah, once they find out their evidence has been stolen, they're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
And Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. 2 guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Enough! LAPD!
You can go screw yourselves.
Why, you watch it.
jump parole. Why would you do that?
He's hiding in the alley!
Bowers, hold it right there. Stop now or I will shoot.
Shoot.
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Shoot the leg.
Jesus, Gunn, watch your fire. You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now. Give it up, Wendell.
Dude, all you did is jump parole.
From me.
You gotta be kidding.
You fucking asked for it.
All you did was jump parole, dude. You skipped.
Go away, I'm going back inside.
All you did was skip parole. It shouldn't be too
I've done
long.
my time.
It's over, Bowers.
You
You
only did
assholes
that.
already screwed me once.
Yeah, parkour.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Oh, road line.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Bring it. That's a police officer.
That's it, boy.
What you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole.
I got close.
You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
I guess Kelso is the bad kid in the school. If you wanted to just fight, then you should have just
For
joined
every
the
cop,
bus.
there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank and file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Well, he's a cop.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
I do some questioning.
Let me through.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
You first.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter. We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Can I help you, sir?
All right, let's check
Broad
the body.
daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Nothing. Bank.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt.
I have Mafia 1 and 2.
Earrings.
I played 2,
Out to Bank of
but I never
Arcadia.
played 1, and but even though I do have it, but I don't have 3. Heard that there's people don't like it. Nothing. I mean, he's gonna
Everybody
be an
stay
evidence.
back. Let us do our job.
First, the cops needs to check the dead body and go through the whole process. All right. All right. I think that's all the parts I found on him.
Somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on? Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
Some of us have work to do, buddy.
Oh, what's this? Bullets. 5.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
You are a modest little person.
Will this make it into the paper?
Why do you care, lady?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
I guess she's Italian? Eyewitness account. Listening on the right.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch.
Okay, that first evidence, it was like just the game
I
mechanic.
was in the store when
If it was
Mr.
my
Gage,
end, I would not have
my
taken
boss,
that shotgun.
bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
And this time
We
it's
came
part of
back.
the body. I cannot do anything.
I was
That's
angry.
That's tampering with evidence.
I walked in front.
And that
I heard shots.
and
I
that
turned
dead
and
body is evidence.
Saw Mr. Gage fall.
This is lying, or you have proof. Say like if to accuse you of lying, you need to present evidence. Prostitute accuse. Okay. Okay. Shoot a notebook. I don't know what the heck she said.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Like evidence. Layaway voucher.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
They start asking the possible murder subject, which is probably the dude.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Lying, but you like first select doubt.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Oh, wow. Okay. Also, back then, I'm, if it's made in back then, made in Japan was our version of made in China. It was like low quality. Now Japan makes the good stuff. And China does the cheap labor.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
If you didn't know when it's telling the truth, to select truth. So this is the truth one. But this is... Alright.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Probably
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened, Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
And detective clues may be marked on the map to make them easier to find. Intuition. Where am I supposed to spend the intuition point? Or how am I supposed to get access to it? Oh, right here. Okay, cool. Take this jewelry shop.
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all.
I just saw a magnifying glass somewhere. Whatever. I had to go around and take a left on hill. Alright, murder investigation. That's not my fault. I did not cause any damage to the city. It was the dead guy. Trust me. Don't worry, those are non-canon. I'm sure Phelps is a very good driver.
Sir, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
I don't like that.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Hello! Get back here!
Be careful. He looks dangerous. Who wasn't great?
Subject injured. You said. Why'd you make me aim a weapon?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Hello! Get back here!
There he is. Lock him up and throw away the key. What's his name?
I wanted to shot him in the ass.
Oh my God!
Stop or I will shoot! Too late, Kalu!
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
They're not gonna. Oh yeah, there's no Miranda rights on him right now.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths.
Miranda rights.
The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever
Okay, in
discuss.
1966.
God's
So,
mill may grind
20
slowly,
years
but
after.
it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
It ain't Scottish.
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a
Or
conviction,
Irish.
young
He needs
Phelps.
Irish.
A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Let's see, sir. He fled from the scene.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
BS. You're probably lying. Let's see. You see from pro made out of to see within.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Hey, Threa. Let's see. possible religious motive.
You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Okay, I screwed that up.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Let me
A
give
lawyer
you a
can't
shout
help.
out. Let's see. Strayas. Welcome to the streams, Straya. Hope you enjoy me being a terrible detective, as you already seen.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
The bastard and nothing to do with you. Receive for pro injuring. Oh, you can just press escape. You can like just read what they say. It's got nothing to do with him. Too bad you cannot see the evidence. Like what the evidence look like.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
It definitely has something to do with you. But do I have evidence to back it up? Let's see if we can have him lie again.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Are you allowed to smoke?
You got nothing, boy chick.
Dang it.
You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Sort of. It's made by Rockstar, the ones who made GTA and Bully.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood.
Alright. I think, yeah, backstage is like entry.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Alright, I got to use the intuition. Careful use of intuition. Oh. He lied.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Yeah, just keep this. It's not layaway voucher or suspect positivity. Maybe it's a shooting.
You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Did I miss an evidence?
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy!
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Okay. He really was lying. Okay, but you doesn't need to break through the interviews.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
All right. They'll do so casing.
You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court.
I really do have nothing.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Doubt him. I have no evidence.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
I don't have evidence, like it or not.
You followed Everett
I
Gage
missed something
and
in
the
there.
girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Because I missed an evidence.
So you shot this guy over the sale of a watch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying down? Straight and orderly lines to the ovens? Not this heap. I say enough is enough. No more. I've just got to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, we have to like restart this whole case. I think I missed something. I cannot doubt him.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
I heard 6 shots, not 5.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Well, I guess I'm
Hey,
playing
Cole.
both.
You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Body parts. Back away. Alright, got this evidence.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
I think I did miss an evidence. somewhere.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Oh, the gun. I have.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Right. This is the evidence I was missing. Come on.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
All right.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
I knew I was missing. So I did miss an
I don't
evidence.
think you're a fool. But what's my opinion against thousands of others?
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
So I was just wasting my time with this dude.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
I guess back then they didn't use gloves. Nor did they have like fingerprint.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
I guess back then, like, we didn't have like fingerprint checking, so.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss.
Thank you for the subscription, Theria. Hey, Lonely Ones, how was your Dota game? Hope you're doing well.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store.
I am doing my job properly.
Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Okay, I think this is when fingerprinting way to find fingerprints weren't invented, so they didn't know about fingerprint evidence. I guess. Let's see. I look around the suburbs. I was at the store when Mr. Gage, my wife, burst in yelling that I'm late on my lunch. You weren't lying.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store.
Why should I give him a phone book?
He's showing me a
I'm not gonna
lovely
give him
watch.
a chance to call that lawyer.
Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Alright, now for the truth.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember.
Hey.
It sounded like there were so many.
Lie
And they
can
were
be,
so loud.
I think pretty easy if I have the evidence, but doubt, I don't. That's like a bit tricky. And I didn't have the evidence back then.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang.
Like in the interrogation,
And
I
then
didn't
another.
have the. I
And then
didn't have
three
the
very
proper
quickly
evidence to put
close
that
together.
light, but it still didn't help.
5.
So I had to like go back all the way here.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened, Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Right. Anything around here that I can grab evidence for? Okay, nothing.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murder. Girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
I don't think they're fools. But what's my opinion against thousands of others?
Sorry, that tie is still on the body and the gun store. Until the case has been even if the case is case is closed, there's gonna be an evidence locker. I don't even know what they do with clothes when for dead bodies. What the hell is this? Okay, there's the. You need to gather more evidence. Let's see. Let's head to it. Moving something through, trying to trying to stop the case. Out of my way. Alright. We got okay, no more improper parking. I'm a police. Alright. Liquor. Where's the gun store? It's in the back. Eagleson Gun Sporting Goods.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
All right. Got more clues. Well, it's also blood filled, so you're gonna have to like get that thing dry cleaned. Search the crime scene, still haven't been crossed out yet. Did I miss something? Let's see, Hartfield, the crime scene. I mean, seriously, would you really want a bloodied necktie? Let's see, and go to Grand and then turn left. Grand is in the next block. Right. And head to 7th. How close am I? Oh, it's like right there.
Mercy!
Am I missing any evidence? Cross the armor once completed. Search the crime scene hasn't been completed yet. I better not proceed until I got everything I have. am I missing in terms of crime scene? Well,
Excuse me, officer? I want to see.
well, first off, we don't have a machine to track fingerprints, so your ability to find my fingerprints is completely invalid. And second, I'm a police. It's my job to read and know by fingerprinting. And as an officer of the law, it's my duty to touch dead bodies and see what's whatever evidence I can find. Ooh, it is book.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Oh. Okay, that's not evidence. Is there anything that can be evidence? I don't know what a shooter is.
You're the reason I broke my sister's marriage.
Alright, let me check on something. Really no buyer beware. Burning, witness, right, Clovis, trash can. Alright, close. Soon, layway, what a weapon service. Right. Oh, I need to go to a Clovis Galetta. Okay, I already got the witness. Clovis Galetta, register. Alright. I think I got everything I need, even though the case detective has not been crossed out yet. I have all the evidence I need to catch him on the act.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu
I think
is
that's
out
where
back.
the
City of
Ghostbusters
Light,
got
yeah.
their horn.
I'll buzz him for
They
you.
used a 1940 police siren.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Which should be illegal because I don't think civilians are allowed to have allowed to use police sirens.
Kalu, get back here!
Okay, Hiram.
One on from here.
Oh, come on.
Don't need this?
Stop or I will shoot!
Alright, we saw that.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds.
I already saw that one. Now.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Okay, argument with Galoo.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Oh, no, it
So
was
you
not
shot
doubt.
this guy
It's not doubt. It was a lie.
over the sale of a watch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying down? Straight and orderly lines to the ovens? Not this heap. I say enough is enough. No more.
Okay.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
And yeah.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
That is I need help with.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Suspect positively identified.
We know
That
all
was the
about
one.
the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
So basically, you just had to prove that he was at the scene and the girl was the eyewitness.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's 12 a.m. Yeah, good night, Goloney Vance. Oh my goodness. I think this one is telling the truth. What did he say? Let's see. Yeah, he was telling the truth that he did hate Jews.
Gage was a Jew hater. Get it off your chest.
Gage and his kind are pathetic. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You eat a second dinner? Jeez. You're gonna forte a second dinner? Let's see, that was definitely a little
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Right. Identify.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
All right, possibly.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what we had doubt.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes.
I screwed up. How
a
many times did he
shining,
just...
honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle.
I
here's a
got
piece of
reprimanded
advice.
how many times?
Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
That took so long just to... Oh my goodness. That took so darn long. Just to solve. Yeah, I don't think I'm not cut out for this detective business. If I can solve a video game case, then what good am I in solving like actual
Here's
case?
your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
What kind of suit are you wearing?
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Oh, wow.
Shh, quiet, please.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys? Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with one case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
All right. Let's see how well I can do in this new case. Chances are I'm probably gonna screw up.
I don't go into letting gangsters off scot-free.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
There's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. There's an oxymoron for you. The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live.
What the frick are you trying to say?
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. A year on the beat. Down here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots. Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you didn't. I did 6 years as a patrolman. That's the third time you've told me.
I realize what a fool I made of myself. I don't blame Ronnie for being mad.
Way to get up on a good start there, boys. Alright. So there are 2 markers. Street crime. Hidden vehicle. Alright, where's me? Why is me like doesn't have a color? Alright, P Freight is a bit further. Definitely.
The Ronald Coleman resident.
Hello, is Mr. Coleman there? All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Sarah's. Suspect is a male Caucasian, believed to still be in the area. Code 2.
Another 459. I hear that number way too often.
I don't know, but when I mentioned your name, he screamed, Jack Benny, Jack Benny. And then he mumbled something about stopping dead.
Well, never mind. I'll...
Masked gunman.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
He has a revolver and I have a pistol. Okay, cowboy.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
fine. I can't just do it.
Still catch him.
I got a good chase.
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
There's a lot of ammo eventually, dude.
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
How long do you think you can hold out?
The 45 season.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
On your own goddamn head, be it.
Damn it. So I guess I'll just shoot the gun off. Let's see if we can shoot the gun off.
All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th and Ceres. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K.
Alright. Let's see if I can do this criminal problem.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Shot 2 twice, 3 times, that's 5.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
8. Does he have a revolver?
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
I think we just shoot the laser and he like goes down.
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
You have a revolver.
Put the weapon down.
You shot 8
now.
times.
You fucking asshole.
Alright, shot his gun. Didn't do anything. I guess there's no way to save him. Whether we like it or not. Here you have to turn right on Industrial Street.
You know, this isn't a big
I am a terrible cop. I mean, that's sort of a given. P Freight Depot, 11:12 a.m.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you stop. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan.
You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right.
We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me
So
here,
I'll close,
sir?
I guess.
I better get back to work, sir.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
I think it's the truth.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
I think he's telling the truth.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you fighting. How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker says contaminated soil. I guess.
Happier times, I guess.
Big lump of shit.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Let's see. Check the glasses. Stenzel.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Trunk.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Maybe a piece of paper was.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Ooh, that's a really bloody car.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Another clue all the way over here.
Well, what's going on over there?
Brand name might give us something to go on.
All these cops? Gotta be something big.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
He's making some kind of face. Adrian Black. Is he a lion or is he a... Well, do I have evidence to prove it? Nate Willie. Please ask the one. Out.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Okay, you seem to be telling the truth for that one.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie.
No,
we'll
correct.
contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now. We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
Let me check the wallet beforehand. Alright, fine. Let's get out of here. Find the wife.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
All units, shots fired off street to help. Chateau and Valencia, Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off street to help. Unit to
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. Doesn't add up.
Let's check this crime.
Christ alive!
You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and
he's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
Let's see, how far is this street crime? Oh, that's pretty darn far. Both are pretty darn far.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps.
And
Who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
The only one who's doing all the street crime and stuff.
All units, shots fired off speeds, help. Chateau and Valencia, Chateau and Valencia, shots fired off speeds, help. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call. Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, shots fired.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowler unit pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you wouldn't believe. They lose it. Bullets start flying. And they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and look for
the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up, sir.
Throw out the guns.
Alright, using evidence against them. No other way to deal with it.
11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance in Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at Chateau and Valencia. Code 4.
Alright, that's where I am. Turn right. And left on Figueroa Street. Yeah, first time playing. Hey Carl, welcome to the stream. Also, I'm really terrible with the tour detective thing. Like, I made a whole lot of mistakes. The first interrogation, I failed a whole bunch of and got yelled at. So was there a, did I just hear a street crime? Oh, there's a street crime right there again. Where am I? Okay, that's the crime scene. Why did it make your location very, like, difficult to find? Alright, here I am. And the street crime is all the way over there.
Slow down!
And there's no proof that they're being a bad cop. Which I'm pretty much being a bad cop because I have no idea how to solve cases. If you like check the past, well, well, not the past street, but what's been going on, you realize that, man, you're terrible at discerning between lies and stuff. Alright, Black Residence, 12:16 p.m. Oh my goodness.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
I mean, your husband's dead, so we're just avenging.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Or possibly dead. Alright.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Alright, we got some Insta-Heat. $82. Oh, there's just an ad. Alright, and this must be the receipt.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Maybe we should check the pipes.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
cheating wife, maybe? Is Adrian a smoker type?
This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Nicole.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Her name is Margaret. So who's Nicole? Again with this myth, the match.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
I'm the phone to call for address.
Used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
So a cheating husband, maybe?
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
I guess they're not in a loving relationship. Let's see. Let's check outside.
Seems irrelevant.
What iron?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Alright, backyard. Alright, we got some flowers. What's this?
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
There. It's missing a pipe.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Yeah, I do use it with we have to resort to online help in order to progress. Also, I got some junks here. Nothing useful. Shovel. Alright, probably let's still plant these things. Not exactly a murder weapon. I was over here. The water can. Sorry. Alright, I think it's time to question her. Let's see. Alien is 14.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves.
So it's a drug peddler.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
More matchsticks. Alright. It's not a match. Let's make a call.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks.
Alright. Place to go to.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Probably nothing.
Circumstantial. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Yeah, these things don't seem relevant. Alright, let's interrogate her.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Frank. Alright.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Does a check mark means that it's done, or does it mean I did the whole thing correctly? Carl Dover is still here.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Broken, repaired, found near. Wait a minute. Just bought a new pair. Tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible. New glasses don't just repair, just like.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
I guess he's telling the truth on this one.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Cavanaugh's bar match.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
He frequents there. Honestly, that's pretty much the truth. Probably lives there to work. I guess that's the truth.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
What an officer here all night waiting for Adrian to come home. Did recently.
Please hurry. My husband might be injured.
Is he here all night? Let me use my intuition. I really think that she's talking to me.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Recent business trip, right?
Are you trying to find my husband?
Business trip, right? To Seattle. Bring back my darling Nicole.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
You know there's a concealed message.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do,
This is
Detective.
correct. Okay, hope that I'm right. Oh, you're gonna make the partner drive. And that'd be safer.
You're behind the wheel. And where exactly are we going?
Yeah, it'd be safer on this hand.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
You know, I appreciate a partner driving. That way you can just enjoy the ride while they just talk.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
That's one heck of a Sunday.
What do you think?
Ask the barkeep. He'll know all the regulars.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
You want a tip?
How I know?
Refill my coffee faster next time, honey.
Yeah, the barkeep.
all around.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
He just refuses to
in
accompany
the
me to
back.
church.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
That sounds very sarcastic.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
No, I don't.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard? He can't have a quiet drink on his own anymore.
Ah, that's a failure. Can I restart from checkpoint? Restart your... But the current video will be restarted.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Morgan. Tool and Co. Or he's an employee, not part of. Let's see. Over here.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
I wonder if we can restart the investigation or the interrogation. So it's the hard way, huh?
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
You're gonna kill someone!
Lincoln.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from the bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was nonstop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on me.
Alright, where could he be living in?
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
So the Frank Morgan is a drinking buddy of his or something. door.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit. It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now. I knew it.
Phelps, go after him. I'll try and hit him off in the car. Remember, you gotta go after his order. There's no point running, Adrian.
Wow, poor old dude, he's really athletic.
Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian. Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
I think he was gay.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Nobody screwed up the last two questioning. If I knew I was... I missed the clue. Vehicle damaged. I gotta do this all over again. But in another time. Alright. Was there ever DLCs in this game? I highly doubt it, but it feels like there is. Alright. I gotta end the stream. Thank you, King Me and Lonely Von and No More Cinder for coming in. Thank you, Drea, also for coming in. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream and off stream. I'm gonna do like clear up that case. Yeah, I am not a good detective. I screwed that up real bad. And thank you, King, for sticking around to the end. It's appreciative. Let's see. Let's read. Yeah, I haven't rated Queenie in like past months. Yeah, King, if you could do a better job as a detective than me, I would. I think this game would be for you. But you are more of a mafia type. Alright, let's start the raid. I'll continue this maybe tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm gonna... I wonder, what is with you on phone books? I mean, you're a police officer, just use... Oh, thank you, Trey, for sticking around to the end. Hopefully I see you next time. Also, see you in your next stream. If it's like during my work hours, I'll just have to lurk. Alright. Did I even give a shout out to Drea? It's still a blunt force object. People are gonna look for a weapon. And if they find blood on a book, well, better throw it out of the way or put it in a dump. Right. Thank you all for coming in. Re-raid in 3, 2, 1. Blast off.